Hello and welcome back to Carrickback West. Today we're going to look at the Class 85. This is the Bachmann Class 85, and this particular model is the AL5, the earlier version in BR Electric Blue. So let's have a look at it and get it out of the box. Okay, there it is out of the box with its twin pantographs up. They're a bit of a pain, the pantographs, because they stay up and they won't go back down again. But people have covered that in other videos, so we won't bother talking about that. You get a fair bit in the package. You get a spare roof box, which is over the other side there, and underneath there there's a little switch for you to change the directional lighting, switch the cab lights on and off for when it's in DC. You also get these detailing bits and pieces, pipes, mainly pipes. And you also get these lovely etched British Rail insignia go on the side, and also the numbers there, E3058, which obviously would go at either end of the cabs. I mean, they're already on, the stickers are already on there, but if you want to put the etched details on, you can. You get a comprehensive instruction as well to take the body off, look at the engine, the motor, and stripping the bogies down. And also this here shows you where to put all your pipes on the buffer beam. There's also details at the back there to shows you where the retaining clips are, and also where to lubricate. So with all that nonsense out of the way, we'll have a look at the locomotive. A very nice locomotive indeed. Very nice indeed. Plenty of detail on it. As I said, it's got the twin pantographs. There's a little clip there to clip them down, but it takes forever to do it, so I think I'll probably just use a piece of blue tack. A lot of detail on the top here, roof detail with all the electrical equipment, as these were an electric locomotive. If we turn it round and have a look at the front, and there we go. You've got a driver and his mate in the cab there. You've got the etched wipers, sprung buffers, NEM pockets, and directional lighting. These boards here, the number boards actually light up, as does the cab. As do all those windows at the side, they light up as well. If we look at the other end, there's directional lights, they're very, very small directional lights, just there. Excuse my shaky hand there. There, and there, one there. And these are all etched handrails and everything. I'll just turn it over so you can see the detail on the roof. Plenty of detail. The roof box is there. This is the roof box I was talking about here, this one here. You pull that off and there's a little switch underneath there for switching it over. But if you're on DCC, then you won't be needing that, I would imagine. The bogies there have got a good amount of detail on them. It's a Bobo, so there's 4 driving wheels. So they're all driven by the engine, the electric motor there. Bit of detail underneath there, batteries and boxes and such like. And also on that side too. On that side, on this side of the locomotive, these are just moulded. Some locomotives have them actually so they open and close, but these are just moulded vents. All in all, it's a cracking locomotive, and they were built in BR Doncaster between 1961 and 1964. And they were designated the AL5 before they became the Class 85, and that just stood for the fifth design of the AC locomotive. They were a prototype and put together for evaluation, and they ran on the 25,000 AC. There were 40 of them built between 61 and 64, and 15 of them were adapted for freight, and they were restricted to 80 miles an hour. The rest went on to the West Coast passenger service, and they would clearly do 100 miles an hour. They ran between Birmingham, Manchester, Crewe, Preston, Liverpool and Euston. The majority of them, in fact, they were all nearly scrapped in Glasgow between 1981 and 1992, and there's one in preservation at the AC Loco Group. That's Barrow Hill in Derbyshire. So if you want to get to see one of these up close and personal, then that's the place to go. We're going to be doing a little bit of running. We've got a little test track up here with some Mark 1 coaches. They would be seen traditionally with Mark 1 coaches in maroon, I would imagine. So I've got my old Hornby maroon coaches down, dusted them off, put them on the layout, and well, it's not a layout, it's the test track, and we'll give it a run. So there's one more look at that side, turn it around, give you another look at it this side. Very, very well detailed. Very well detailed indeed. And what we'll do is we'll give it a day running, and we'll give it a short night running as well, so you can see the lights. And I'm going to chip it with I might even put a bit of sound in it, because I did travel on these types of trains up and down the country to London when I was younger, and they do make a very distinctive sound as they're coming into the station. If you go on the internet, you'll hear there is one on there. You'll hear it. I guess the Class 86s are very similar too. But there you have it, the AL5 by Bachmann. If you're running that sort of era, then I recommend it. Obviously you'd have to put up some overhead catenaries, which I intend to do because I'm going to model some part of the West Coast. So there you have sprung buffers, NEMs, pantographs, lots of detail, directional lighting, cab lights, and drivers, and lots of etched parts on it, handrails, wipers, and nice detailed bogies. Okay, as promised, here we are on the test track, and we're going to send the AL5 around. Here she comes. Just about make the lights out there with the Mark 1 coaches. We'll just let it go around a couple of times, and then I'll stop the video and we'll watch it in the dark. You can then make out the lights anyway. There's you can see the cab lights. So we'll let it get a bit darker. It's running on a DC. I'm using an old H&M. You can see there an old H&M there, fired up. Some better days. And the track is probably not at its best. Once more round, and then we'll pause and come back. You see it's got the pantographs up. They're Hornby coaches. Some of them are from a Harry Potter train set. That one is a British Rail one. I think that came from the Tornado train set. I bought that at the Chester Model Shop. That's a Harry Potter one. That's a Harry Potter one. That is that. That one isn't. That's a composite. And that's another Harry Potter one there. They're alright. They're not as good as the Bachmann ones, but they'll do. They'll do. When they're going around the track, you can't really notice it. Alright, I'll wait till it goes a bit darker and then we'll come back. Cheers. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.